So Laksh, you tell me about the political executives and permanent executives. कौन कौन होते हैं ये लोग? Just give the example. Laksh.
सर पॉलिटिकल एग्जीक्यूटिव्स होते हैं जो सर दे आर इलेक्टेड बाय पीपल्स फॉर अ स्पेसिफिक टाइम पीरियड.
Okay.
सर प्राइम मिनिस्टर, काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स एक्सेट्रा.
Well, these are political executives. Very good. These are temporary. These are temporarily uh, appointed or rather elected, because every after 5 years these political executives are elected by the people. Okay, then what about permanent?
Sir, they are for long term basis. They are salaried by government.
Very good. Means through recruitment they are inducted in the service, and that is for on the basis of long term. And all the bureaucrats, all the civil servants, or all the government servants, they are known as, that is, permanent executives. Of course, you know that they are having more knowledge and they are having more experience, but still their power is less than political executives, because the political executives are elected by the people, and you know that in democracy power lies in the hands of people only. This is the reason why political executives are more powerful than permanent executives. Then comes about the prime minister and council of prime ministers. See, there is a system of electing the prime minister of our country, especially the country which are having parliamentary form of government. Okay, then Paras, you tell me how the prime minister is being appointed by president. किसको किसको प्राइम द प्रेसिडेंट होता है वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर अपॉइंट करता है? हाउ, व्हाट इज द प्रोसीजर? इफ यू कैन टेल मी. पारस गायब हो गया. सी, दिस इज द कंडीशन. पारस से मैंने सवाल पूछा और वो अलादीन के उस चिराग की तरह गायब हो गया और कभी भी आ सकता है वो. ये लेवल है बच्चों का. एक तो पढ़ते नहीं है और पढ़ने की आदत भी नहीं डालना चाह रहे. See, this is the system I am adopting, that whatever it is being covered in the class, students should have some idea. Otherwise, what is the use of going further, covering all the topics and students are not getting? So this is how up to what time they can escape from these type of activities. They have to face these activities. Simply leaving the meeting whenever the questions are being asked by the teachers, so that is not a good practice. You should face the challenges. If you are not knowing broadly, you should say that yes, I am not knowing, but again in future this will not happen. This type of promise you should give. Then only you can achieve your target or achieve your goal also. Otherwise ऐसे ही भागते रहोगे, छुपते रहोगे, and finally you will not get anything. Whatever you want to get and whatever your parents wish to, or they are hoping for that. Okay. Okay, Khushi, can you tell me about this procedure of electing prime minister? Yes, Khushi.
Can I leave meeting for some time?
Yes.
Can I leave meeting?
Anshu, your voice is not clear.
Sir, can I leave meeting for some time? I have an emergency call.
Yes. Yes, tell me. Yes, Deepika, can you tell me what Anshu was telling?
No, sir, I don't listening.
Her voice was not even crystal clear. Okay, well,
Cracking, sir, voice.
yes. Okay, Deepika, you were raising your hand. You tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, Prime Minister is elected by the President.
Oh, no, this is not the right answer. President appointing the Prime Minister. He is not electing.
Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Appointing.
Yes. President, he is appointing the Prime Minister, but to whom? किसको अपॉइंट करता है? Who is that particular personality जिसको वो अपॉइंट करता है? What is the procedure?
सर लोकसभा में.
लोकसभा
सर जो मेजोरिटी पार्टी होती है ना,
Majority होती
उसके
है.
मतलब किसी भी जो कमांडिंग मतलब लोकसभा के जो मेजोरिटी पार्टी है, फिर उसके अंदर जो सही लगता है, फिर उसमें से एक लीडर चूज करता है, फिर उस लीडर को मतलब प्रेसिडेंट प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनाता है.
Very correct. That means any party getting majority in the elections, that party members, they are selecting one leader for Prime Minister, and that person is appointed by President as a Prime Minister. Then about the council also we have discussed. The council, in that council, cabinet ministers are there, minister of state with independent charge, and minister of states. So this council of ministers, that is comprising some 60 to 80 ministers, and in that, in cabinet ministry, if they are top level ministers, and they are also having the strength of around 20 ministers. Rest all, they are the minister of states with independent charge, and even minister of state, which those who are assisting the cabinet ministers. Then all the ministers, they are having one secretary for helping to do any sort of work, and even all the complete cabinet, they are assisted by a cabinet secretariat, which are known as civil servants. So this is this is total about Prime Minister and its council. Now comes in the next topic, that is powers of Prime Minister in India. See, powers are differing from president, and even there are two type of government system. One is parliamentary form of government, and one is presidential form of government. So in India we are having parliamentary form of government, and in the countries like USA, that is, they are having presidential form of government. That also we will discuss in detail, see what is presidential form of government. So first we will see about the powers of Prime Minister. If we look up in the constitution, it does not say very much about the powers of Prime Minister. That means in constitution we will not find or the much powers are not described in constitution, but as Prime Minister is the head of or executive head of the government, he is having almost all the power in parliamentary form of government, where parliament is having control over the government in that country. So if we see, in this case, Prime Minister is having lot of powers. Prime Minister is having wide range of powers. सबसे पहले हम बात करें तो Prime Minister is chairing all the meetings. Means whatever the meetings are being conducted in Parliament, Prime Minister is chairing, or means that he chairs all the meetings. जो भी कैबिनेट की मीटिंग्स होती हैं, Prime Minister is the head of that meeting. This is the first power. He coordinates all type of work of different departments under him. जो भी इसके नीचे जो भी काम करने वाले डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं, he is having the coordination of that work, सभी के काम को कोऑर्डिनेट करता है. That is the another power of prime minister. In the next we can say his decision is final in the government. In any of the disagreement between any of the department, see, many departments are under prime minister. So if any dispute is there, in any case, in any case of disagreement, then prime minister decision is final in that case. जो भी डिपार्टमेंट में आपस में कोई लड़ाई झगड़ा होता है किसी भी उसको डिसीजन को लेके, so in that case prime minister, if he is giving any decision, that decision is final. So that is also the power of prime minister. One another power, we can say that he is having some sort of supervision of all the different ministries. जो भी ministries हैं उनको supervise भी करता है ये. उसका मतलब क्या कि उन सभी का supervisor है ये. Under his supervision, all the ministries they are working. Then we can say that he is the leader of all the ministries. In a plain language, we can say that prime minister is the leader of all the ministers. Then prime minister distribute and redistribute all the ministries. What does it mean? See, whatever the council of ministers, suppose Amit Shah, he was made the home minister, but who has made him? Prime minister only. This is the power of prime minister. He can distribute and even redistribute the ministries. Redistribute का मतलब क्या है? He can change any minister. Suppose कोई मिनिस्टर होम मिनिस्टर है, उसको डिफेंस मिनिस्टर बना सकता है, डिफेंस मिनिस्टर को होम मिनिस्टर बना सकता है. दिस इज द पावर कमिंग अंडर प्राइम मिनिस्टर. सो इन अ प्लेन लैंग्वेज वी कैन से दैट ही डिस्ट्रीब्यूट एंड redistribute the work of all the minister. He has the power, again this is the very important power, he has the power to dismiss any minister any time. प्राइम मिनिस्टर के पास पावर होती है कि वो किसी भी मिनिस्टर को इवन डिसमिस भी कर सकता है, उनको चेंज तो कर सकता है, लेकिन अगर उसको लगता है कि दैट पर्टिकुलर मिनिस्टर इज नॉट डूइंग इज और हर वर्क in a fair manner, then he can very well dismiss that minister. Okay, then one more thing, that is again we can say that is the power of prime minister. When prime minister quits, in plain language we can say that when prime minister resigned, then whole cabinet or you can say all the ministers they have to resign. This is the another power that prime minister is having. अगर उसने resign किया है, yes.
सर फॉर एग्जांपल अगर प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने क्विट कर लिया तो बाकी सब कैबिनेट को करने की क्या जरूरत है? फिर प्रेसिडेंट दूसरा प्राइम मिनिस्टर चूज कर लेगा.
लेकिन मिनिस्टर अभी पावर में क्या पड़ा था कि ही डिस्ट्रीब्यूट एंड रीडिस्ट्रीब्यूट ऑल द मिनिस्ट्रीज. ये जो मिनिस्टर्स जो बनाता है वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर अपने हिसाब से बनाता है, क्योंकि उसको देश चलाना है. ही नो दैट कि कोई पता लगा उसके दूसरा कोई प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन गया, सपोज इन प्लेस ऑफ मोदी सम अनदर प्राइम मिनिस्टर ही हैज बिकम, और उसको लगता है कि जो राजनाथ सिंह है he is not so able to hold the डिफेंस मिनिस्ट्री, तो वो उसको चेंज कर सकता है. तो ऐसे में जो भी कोई प्राइम मिनिस्टर आएगा, दिस इज द रूल दैट इफ एनी प्राइम मिनिस्टर इज रिजाइनिंग, whole the minister, all the whole council of ministers they have to resign. ये एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में एक रूल बना हुआ है, और ये बना इसलिए है कि जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर नया जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर आता है वो अपने हिसाब से मिनिस्ट्री बनाता है, सो दैट एवरीथिंग दैट शुड गो इन ए स्मूथ वे, सारा अच्छे ढंग से काम चले, वो अपने हिसाब से करेगा. तो दैट इज द रूल ऑल्सो. ओके, सो दैट इज द पावर ऑफ गिवन to prime minister. then we can say that in our country, as I said, parliament is having more power and prime minister is head of the government, and he exercise almost all the executive power in parliamentary form of government. So in recent period, our prime minister is having more and more powers nowadays. So no doubt in our country the name is given that parliamentary form of government, but as the prime ministers are having more and more power in the recent period, it is looking like as if this name should be changed from पार्लियामेंट्री फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट की बजाय इसको हम प्राइम मिनिस्ट्री फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट अगर बोलें, दैट विल बी मोर बेटर. क्यों? क्योंकि इसमें प्राइम मिनिस्टर की पावर इतनी ज़्यादा हो गई है दैट वी कैन सी द एग्जांपल दैट आर फर्स्ट प्राइम मिनिस्टर जवाहरलाल नेहरू. He was very famous, and even his daughter also, that is Indira Gandhi, she was also very famous prime minister of that time. And now we can say that Prime Minister Modi is also becoming quite famous. How he is so popular, you know that because of the prime minister's power only. But nowadays one another system you must have observed, that coalition government क्या होती है? Anyone is having any idea about coalition government? Yes, Vaibhav, you tell
Yes,
me.
sir. I know what is coalition. Can I tell?
Yes, hold it. Let Vaibhav tell. Yes, Vaibhav, do you have any idea about coalition government?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Anyone other than Vanshika? Coalition means okay. Vanshika.
मैं बताऊं सर?
Yes.
हाँ सर, जब वोट इलेक्शंस के टाइम सर, जब कोई भी पार्टी को मेजॉरिटी नहीं मिलती तो वो पार्टी आपस में मतलब सुलह करके फिर वो आपस में जुड़ जाती है, फिर उनमें से एक लीडर बनता है.
Very correct. Coalition means मिली जुली सरकार. In a very simple way we can say coalition government, that many parties are combining and making the government when no single party is getting a clear majority in the elections. Okay, what is the system of getting clear majority in the elections? Love Poshwal. Love, you tell me what is the criteria of getting clear majority in the parliament or even in the legislative assembly in state. कितने सीटें चाहिए, कितना % सीट चाहिए to get the clear majority to form the government? Love Poshwal. Okay, Paras.
So I don't know.
तो ये पहले भी बोल सकता है, तूने 2-3 मिनट खराब कर दी. यस कौन बताएगा? ओके, वंशिका.
सर वो फोन आ गया था.
हाँ, फोन आ गया. मोदी का आया था क्या? किसका फोन आ गया था? ओके वंशिका.
पापा का.
ओके देन यस वंशिका, यू टेल मी.
क्लियर मेजॉरिटी के लिए कम से कम आधे से ज्यादा तो मतलब चाहिए ही.
कम से कम नहीं होता है, दैट इज वेरी क्लियर. मोर देन 50%. चाहे एक सीट से, चाहे एक सीट ही ज्यादा हो, but it should be more than 50. Suppose any parliament is having 100 seats. अगर 100 seats हैं, then 51 seats are required to get the clear majority. More than 50%, not even 50%. अगर 50% भी होती हैं, then also that party cannot form the government. It should be more than 50%. So that should be very much clear. तो इसमें coalition government कब बनाई जाती है? When there is that no party is getting clear majority in the election to form the government. Okay, so in that case powers are somehow limited, not limited, so some sort of restrictions are put on the powers of prime minister nowadays with that coalition government. क्यों? Because many parties are they are putting some demands in front of Prime Minister that these demands should be fulfilled, otherwise we will withdraw our support. तो ऐसे जो छोटी छोटी पार्टियां होती हैं वो हमेशा प्राइम मिनिस्टर के पीछे लगी रहती हैं कि यस यू नीड टू डू योर दैट आर वर्क बिकॉज we are in the government and because of us only your majority is fulfilled. तो ऐसे में somehow we can say that some certain constraints means बाधाएं, restrictions are being put on the powers of the prime minister. जो उसकी real powers होती हैं somehow वो exercise नहीं कर सकता है because of many parties are involved in the government. So उन सभी की डिमांड देखनी पड़ती है. किसी ने अगर बोल दिया कि that yes prime minister you should not do this work, if you are doing this work we will withdraw our support. तो ऐसे में प्राइम मिनिस्टर को उनकी बात माननी पड़ती है. So these things are happening nowadays in our country because of coalition government. Okay, so इसमें coalition जो partners हैं for survival of the government the prime minister has to fulfill their demands. That demand doesn't mean they are putting unfair demands. They are having some sort of a demand which they want to fulfill it. Okay, then comes president. So about the president, you know that our prime minister, he is the executive or head of the government. In that case, president is the head of the state of our country. State here it describes that territory of the particular country. यहाँ पर जो स्टेट का इसमें जिक्र आता है अबाउट द प्रेसिडेंट, दैट मीन्स ए पर्टिकुलर टेरिटरी, नॉट इवन द प्रोविंस. जो हम स्टेट बोलते हैं राजस्थान एंड इवन हरियाणा, यूपी एंड ऑल दिस, these are not the state. Here it is described. That means president is the head of the state in our country, whereas prime minister is the head of government. Then in the political system, in our political system, that we know that state head is having nominal power. So president is having nominal power. Nominal in the plain language or in Hindi we can say नाम की power. That is powers of signature. Just president के पास power होती है कि उसके नाम पे सब कुछ किया जाता है, उसके पास सिर्फ signature की authority होती है. These powers we can say these are the nominal powers. So our president is just like the Queen of Britain, whose functions are ceremonial. That means sometimes only their functions are being considered. तो ये जो इंग्लैंड की जो रानी है उसकी तरह हमारे प्रेसिडेंट के भी फंक्शंस होते हैं या पावर्स होती हैं जो सेरेमोनियल होती हैं, जो कभी कभी उनकी पावर्स याद आती हैं in some particular occasion. That we will discuss in the powers of president. So we can say that there is no doubt that president supervise over all the functioning of all the political institution in the country. हमारा जो प्रेसिडेंट है वो जो भी हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस है उनके फंक्शंस को सुपरवाइज करता है. देयर इज नो डाउट, बट अगेन रियल पावर्स आर लाइंग इन द हैंड्स ऑफ प्राइम मिनिस्टर. whatever the work president is doing, that is on the advice of prime minister and its council of ministers. Okay, जो भी काम होता है that is on the basis of or on the advice of prime minister and its cabinet. Then about the election of president, that also we should know. You know that president election is not directly how we are electing the MP and MLAs, and even ultimately the prime minister is appointed in that same process. So there is a separate system for electing the president. There is a electoral college. There is a electoral college in the country in which who all are the members, that is all the MPs, that is member of parliament, and all selected MLAs of all the states and union territories. जो MLAs होते हैं सभी स्टेट्स के एंड इवन जो MP होते हैं, दे ऑल आर कास्टिंग देयर वोट्स फॉर इलेक्टिंग द प्रेसिडेंट. और ये जो है ये एक इलेक्टोरल कॉलेज होती है, उसमें ये सब काम होता है. So in that case also president, you know that what is the age of what should be the age of president in that election? You know that what is the age of president to become president in our country? Anyone can tell me what is the age of
नहीं
president?
पता सर, आप बता दो.
Yes, that is 35 years. जो प्रेसिडेंट के इलेक्शंस में खड़ा होना चाहेगा, एनीवन दैट शुड बी सिटीजन ऑफ आवर कंट्री, बट अबाउट द एज ही और शी शुड हैव द एज ऑफ 35 years. ओके, सो इसमें भी सेम मेजॉरिटी ऑफ वोट शुड बी सिक्योर्ड बाय एनी कैंडिडेट हु विश टू बिकम प्रेसिडेंट. अब इन इलेक्शंस में किसी को भी सबसे ज़्यादा वोट मिलते हैं, ही और शी इज बीइंग सेलेक्टेड एज ए प्रेसिडेंट. तो ये इसका एक तरीका है. इसमें इलेक्टोरल कॉलेज होती है जहाँ पर ऑल द MPs एंड MLAs दे आर कास्टिंग देयर वोट्स. तो ये जो प्रेसिडेंट का जो इलेक्शंस होता है, दैट इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू शुड नो कि इनके वोट डालने वाले कौन होते हैं. ओके, देन कम्स अबाउट द पावर्स. सी everything, as I said, that everything that is done on the name of president in our country, सब काम, हर काम प्रेसिडेंट के नाम पे होते हैं. और सभी अपॉइंटमेंट्स, all the appointments that are done by president. So वो हम डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे because time is almost going to be over. So today we will not be able to cover the powers of president. That we will see tomorrow. And I think tomorrow the class turn is not there, so I will send the video recording of the class what I will take in the A2 section. Okay, so you should cover whatever I just covered today. You should learn, and you should even frame some question at your own level on the basis of what I have covered in the class. Okay, so as time is over, you can leave the meeting. Okay, then bye for the day. God bless you. Thank you for joining the meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you sir. Bye sir.
God bless.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.